Hey everyone, Ariel Adams of aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Bovet Amadeo Fleurier. This is their 43mm wide version in 18 karat rose gold with a Meteorite Dial. Bovet is a brand that I like a lot. They're very unique, sort of high-end brand in Switzerland. They do everything, pretty much everything themselves, including making their movements. There's a very sort of decorative aesthetic to them, and they are, I guess you could say, very traditional in their approach to how they perceive a modern high-end timepiece. So given that, you have to understand that this is not trying to be a watch for everyone. And for me, I'm a fan of some of their things. Other things feel, I guess, a little bit too kind of Eastern in their taste, Russian and Asian. And so when I wore this this Amedeo case for a while, I was skeptical as to whether I felt this sort of ribbon-style crown, which is meant to remind of the brand's old pocket watches, would fit me. But I ended up really liking it a lot. I felt that this was a really cool watch. I thought that it made a bold statement. It was comfortable. There's a lot of things to like here, and again, this is a very high-end timepiece with a lot of character. And so, if you're trying to compare this to the sort of conservativeness of like a Rolex or something like that, you're talking about two completely different things. So let me first talk about the Amedeo style case. The case is first of all designed to again look like a pocket watch. It's meant to resemble that. That's why the crown is on the top, but it's also a transforming case. And so there's different ways of wearing this watch. Now granted, before I show you the transformation, you need to know that the majority of people wearing these watches are going to wear them as a watch, but you can do more than that. So what you can do is, first of all, you can remove the strap here, and you open up the case back, which allows you to remove the bottom part of the strap, and you can just sort of have the watch sit there as like a little desk clock. What you can also do is close the back again, and you can attach an element here which makes it a pocket watch, like a chain, or an additional chain to make it a pendant if you wanted to wear it around your neck. So there's 4 different ways of quote-unquote wearing the watch. Most of the people are going to wear it on the strap as a wristwatch. The system of changing these parts out actually works pretty well. Unfortunately, these are all custom, so if you want to get your own strap, you're going to have to do some handiwork with an X-Acto knife, or order it through Bovet. In the system of changing it, this is, anytime you see a Bovet with the Amedeo case, you know that it offers this sort of transformation, and it's pretty cool. I mean, the system works well. It's not, the parts aren't really wobbly, and it's quite neat. Again, the case is 43mm wide, so if you did want to carry it as a pocket watch, it's a smaller one, but it's nice. I don't know anyone that does carry a pocket watch, but if you really wanted to, I guess you could do that. Like I said, this version of the Amedeo has a Meteorite Dial. There's a few different ones. I happen to like Meteorite a lot. With this sort of gray finishing, it's as close to natural Meteorite, even though there's probably a bit of an acid wash there as well. And you get that beautiful Meteorite texturing in there. One issue I have is that these serpentine-style hands are shiny, and in certain lights they blend in with the dial a little bit. There's good contrast here, but I feel that if they were brushed or offered in a different finish, there'd be a little bit more legibility. The movement offers subsidiary seconds dial and a power reserve indicator, and has a full power reserve of 5 days. So it is a relatively long movement. I think that's 5. It might be 3 days actually. It's between 3 and 5 days. In the written review, I will elaborate further on there. I love the 18 karat rose gold rotor there. You have the hand engraved decoration on there. The movement itself is just really nicely decorated. A lot of nice polishing, detailing is quite nice, and again, it is an in-house made movement. Overall, a lot of nice features on there. You can see here this hand engraved element here where it says number 18 out of 39. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition actually. It may be, but you see a lot of elements on here that you wouldn't see on other watches. So overall, it is something that I find to be special. It's perhaps not an everyday watch, though it is comfortable enough to be one. And on the wrist, it has a very unique look. Overall, I was very happy to wear this watch because I think that Bovet does a good job, and the Amedeo case is interesting. I happen to like Meteorite a lot, and there's a couple watches that Bovet offers with a Meteorite dial. So even though this watch has its quirks, I feel that it's a very satisfying experience. It's also very original, so if you're interested in buying a high-end watch, this is definitely something that is not going to just blend in. Price for this version of the Amedeo, or the Bovet Amadeo in the 43mm 18-karat rose gold case with a Meteorite Dial is $44,800, and you can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.